Welcome back. Tonight we're talking about Angola, not exactly our neighbor, but not very far away. What does it have to offer? Later this month, Angola will be hosting a promotional event targeting South African businesses. It's being supported by the World Bank Group. To discuss, we're joined by Bongi Kunene, who is the Group Executive Director for Angola, Nigeria and South Africa. Thank you for being with us, Bongi. So tell us about the event.
Well, the event is next week, Monday, on the 24th. The target audience is businesses from South Africa and Nigeria. Last year, there were elections in Angola, and President João Lourenço was appointed. He initiated a series of reforms. Among those reforms is trying to attract new investors into Angola. What we are doing on Monday is to have a roundtable discussion with the Angolan cabinet, plus their central bank and the World Bank and the businesses which will come from South Africa. And the discussion is really what is it that they want to see happen in Angola before they invest.
So any business leader or official can come and hear about the opportunities in Angola?
Absolutely. The event is open for businesses. There are 4 sectors we're targeting. Agriculture, the whole value chain of agriculture is welcome. Tourism, because Angola is a country that has not been explored too much. There's a lot of tourism development around Luanda, the capital city, but it's a very big country and they're looking for investors into tourism infrastructure, all services related to tourism. There's also opportunities for services on fisheries. So any company that's from South Africa that's interested in taking a look, because they have a very long coastline and it's been used, they've been using their sea services, particularly for the drilling of oil. Now they want to add on sustainable livelihoods and look at the fisheries as a sector.
So we in South Africa complain about the investment strike, the opportunities here. Why should businesses look to Angola?
Well, there's a first mover advantage attached to this. These opportunities are new. The reforms were introduced around about October last year, and some of them necessitated changing the laws. So those who are going to go in now, it's not really usual that you go into a country and you get to be told exactly by a minister how a special economic zone works. In this setting, they are going to have all their answers, their questions answered. Some of the questions that they may be worried about is foreign exchange. Does Angola have enough? The central bank will be there to answer that. Repatriation of profits. What are the laws when you need to take your money out? The Minister of Finance will be there. I think a lot of people will
ask after what's going on in Nigeria.
Absolutely.
But the whole idea, I guess, Angola trying to cut red tape to create more ease of doing business, all the things we were talking about earlier relating to South Africa.
Yes. Angola has been rated very poorly when it comes to the ease of doing business. And what they're doing now is addressing all of those shortcomings that have been identified by these studies. We are seeing a very good and a positive turnaround. If I could just not use Angola alone, because this we do for all the countries. So my countries is Angola, Nigeria and South Africa. Last year, Nigeria moved 28 places from where they were. So their ranking improved tremendously. Angola is now trying to copy that.
Yeah, but then we have to talk, and I'm glad you raised it, about what happened in Nigeria with MTN. So basically, the fine, the levies that are being asked for are the market cap of MTN. Is that not going to create concern among South African businesses looking to do business not only in Nigeria, but other African countries as well? It could affect investment sort of attitudes towards the entire continent.
It could, but these are very different circumstances. So if I could just not comment about MTN in particular, I would say for South African companies, wherever you go, it's really imperative to have stakeholder relations done properly. Government is a very big part of that stakeholder relationship. And getting to know your regulators and having regular touch points on what you need to do to be on the right side of those regulators is a must in all the businesses. So I don't have the specifics of the MTN case, but I can say that when it's about Angola, it's a new game altogether. They really want these new investors to come, and the invitation would not be so open if they had issues about who should come and who shouldn't.
Yeah, certainly opening up to other African countries. How would you describe Angola? Let's end it there. A poor country, but one of the fastest growing a while ago. How's it doing now after oil prices battered the economy? Where is Angola?
I think let's start with a real Angolan story. It's a very big country. Plus, it's beautiful. It has,
so tourism is the advantage.
Tourism is a very big advantage for anyone who moves into that sector. It's got a very large young population which is being trained, and some of it is ready for work, ready to take these opportunities. And right now they are wide open on looking for new ways of doing business and letting those who are already in there compete, because the market is ready for that competition.
All right, so well, I hope that investor relations exercise is a great success. Thank you for coming in tonight. That was Bongi Kunene from the World Bank Group.